And we're live. Just wait for that to come through. Almost right on time. Hello from the USA. Howard, that's you. Ali, how are you? Good to see everybody here. Starting to fill up, which is awesome. Okay, now I just need a volume. I need to mute that. I've done that. Perfect. Great. Howard, that's you. Ali, how are you? Well, I thought I'd muted it. Hold on. What happened here? Now it is. Look at that. Okay, so we've got people starting to come on the live stream as well. Leona Trippers here there. Gary Harris, how are you, mate? All right. Ali from Afghanistan. Hopefully we get another event happening up in Afghanistan sooner than later. Savannah, how are you? It was great to chat with you this afternoon. Liz, how are you? I see you joining there on the live stream too. Starting to fill up, guys. We do, as I said, we have got a lot of registrations this evening, so we're just going to give a few more minutes to allow people to arrive here, because, as I said, there are absolutely a lot of people. If there's questions that are asked, if any of you out there know the answers in the questions that are asked in the chat, then feel free to give your expertise in there. We don't claim to be the be-all and end-all of cryptocurrency. We just know a couple of things. Wilbert from Florida, how are you doing? Harish, how are you? Absolutely, Ainsley. I'm counting on it. Adrian, how are you, mate? Cliff, it says Barry Todd, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, great to see you too, mate. That's in the live stream. Still more people joining there. Still more people joining here. I cannot control Heron or on screen. I know that. That's okay. I don't want to. Heron can control that. I'll just tell him when to advance. So, guys, look, I'll just give the preamble, I guess. We'll get started on that. As I've said, Heron and I, we're going to do a little bit of a presentation this evening just about cryptocurrencies. Very, very generic, but how you can use them, how you can get involved to purchase them, to be able to use them within the SWIG system, and of course, within the crypto unit program system as well. We're also going to show you how you can withdraw your money into cryptocurrency. And there's a reason for that, and we'll go over those reasons as well. The biggest one, obviously, is it means we've got speed of transactions for the company. It means things go into the company wallets a lot faster. It means that we can get the funds to Dr. Yanitsky a lot faster and things don't get tied up. What it also means is that we're able to do things at a lower rate, if you like, lower fees. I've noticed a lot of people this week, you know, with the price increase, the fee increase for bank card loading in both the SWIG tab and the crypto unit tab, it's gone to 5% and 7% respectively. And there's a lot of people are going, hold on, that's a bit of a hike compared to what is it, 2%. Now, what you may or may not be aware is that SWIG has been subsidizing that for well over 12 months now. SWIG's been paying over 12% or about 12% in fees, and they've been subsidizing that for us. So they've been taking up 10% of that. Now, you might, if you're in business, you might go, well, that's high for a merchant facility. Yes, it is. Considering the field that we're in, it's probably about right to where it is. You know, merchants, obviously, they look at the risk in anything and they go, well, we believe that's high risk. There's a good chance that'll come back. We'll charge higher fees. That's what that's about. But SWIG has been subsidizing it. As I've said, they've been taking up the slack on that. So now they're starting to pass a little bit of that on. The reason being is because they really want us to start to be responsible and start to get used to using cryptocurrency. This digital currency that we have now is really the way of the future. It'll become more and more inherent. Can you get a cam, please? Absolutely. I'm not sure what's going on there, mate. There you go, Heron. Pretty please. You can unmute yourself too if you like. Actually, I'll unmute you. There you go. You're able to talk now. Harun, how are you, my friend? I can't hear you. You might have to turn your microphone up. Nope, still can't hear you. Nope. Can anyone else hear Heron? Put your hands up. Can you hear Heron? Nope. No one else can hear you, mate. Give him help. Give him a speaker. Yes, John, absolutely. All right, I'm just going to go. Bear with me for a second, guys. I'm just going to go and help Heron here.
Hello. Can anyone hear me? Awesome.
All right, guys, sorry about that. Clearly, we've got some sound now. We've got the issues sorted out, so that's even better than anything else. Okay, so you can go ahead and share that screen again now.
How's everyone doing?
Great. You can probably turn that microphone down a little bit, actually.
Okay, lah.
Hey, John Koo, how are you?
How about now? Oh, good.
That's better, mate. Yep, a little bit better there. All right, guys, you want to share that screen again? So as I was saying, guys, we really want to get this so people can understand that, look, cryptocurrency is nothing to be feared. It's definitely there for us to use. If we do this within our own system, we can save ourselves money. So tonight, if you just want to share some of that screen there, Heron, I'll go to that next slide, mate. Okay, so ladies and gents, for those of you who don't know who I am, I'm Andrew Hawkes. I'm a leader manager within the organisation that we all love so much, SWIG. You're going too far.
Hang on, sorry guys.
So I'm also director for SWIG Asia, for SWIG Australia. So I look after the Asia Pacific region, obviously Malaysia, Singapore, New Zealand, and a lot of the English-speaking countries around the world as well. Obviously, there's a few of us heading up to MIX this week. We're pretty excited about that. I'm a co-owner of the technology. Of course, I've been a private investor since I was 20 years of age. Father of 3 kids. That's basically my story. And of course, we've got with us this evening, Heron. So Heron, if you want to introduce yourself, my friend.
Hey guys. Hope everyone is having an awesome day. I'm Heron, as the name suggests. I am Heron. I'm 26 and I'm the country manager for SWIG Malaysia. Also help out in Singapore a bit with assistance of my dad and also my awesome team. It's been 2 years with SWIG and the journey has been amazing so far. And I want to continue doing that and add value as I always do. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, mate. So you want to jump to that next slide? We'll just, before we get started, we'll run through this disclaimer, guys. So first off, we are not financial advisors. All the content in this presentation is provided for information purposes only. The information does not constitute investment advice, financial advice, or any sort of advice at all. None of this content is advice of any kind, and you should not treat it as such. Conduct your own due diligence and consult with a financial advisor, business advisor, and any other kind of professional that you deem fit before making any investment decisions. Accuracy of information. Much of what we share is experiential. It is our experience. We cannot guarantee your experience. We have taken every step to ensure that the information given is correct. We will not be held responsible for any missing or wrong information. you understand that you're using any or all of the information available here at your own risk. Thanks for that, mate. So now that we've got all the niceties out of the way, so ladies and gents, this evening we are going to talk about cryptocurrencies essentially, and how you can set yourself up, why you'd want to do that. So we're going to talk specifically about Bitcoin wallets and how you can open those and potentially purchase other altcoins, which are alternate coins. Now in this, we'll show you how you can move your fiat currency into cryptocurrency, and then obviously from cryptocurrency into the system, and then vice versa out. Got anything to add there, Heron?
Guys, as Andrew has said, cryptocurrency has always been the easiest way for us to fund in SWIG. So we just want to embrace that. And also, how many of, well, let's put it this way. How many of you guys have used Bitcoin to fund your accounts before? Also, you know, how many of you have not used it? So put a plus and minus in the chat if you can.
Okay, so we've got about 50-50 coming through there.
Amazing. So for the people who have pluses there, crypto experts, just bear with us for tonight. Other than that, for the people who have not heard it before, we've made this very generic. So the people who are going to use Bitcoin for the first time, it's going to be easy for you guys. However, we do realize there are people from different countries here. So there are going to be a series of videos going to be made by Andrew and myself, maybe in the next couple of weeks, to assist with this, you know, Bitcoin arrangement. Awesome. Back to you.
Awesome. Next slide. Okay, so some of the things we're going to look at tonight, we'll look at a cold storage Exodus wallet. Well, it's not even cold storage, sorry. It's not web-based though. We're going to look at CoinJar, BitPay. We'll look at blockchain, which is essentially where all of our transactions, you can search any transaction done, particularly in Bitcoin, on the blockchain there, so you can see where it is. It needs confirmations and things, and we'll talk a little bit about that. Coinbase, CoinSpot, these are all places that you can purchase cryptocurrencies or exchange them. And we'll also talk a little bit about cold storage and why you would want to look at that long term. We'll talk about Trezors and Ledger Nanos, which are basically the two leading examples there in that space.
Again, guys, thanks, Andrew. How many of you have used any of these wallets that you see in front of you right now, and also the cold storage wallets? If you can do plus and minus over there, that'd be awesome.
Again, about 50-50 by the looks of that. Never used blockchain. These are going through real quick. I've never used blockchain, or I have used blockchain plus. There's also Jax. Yeah, we're just trying to keep it pretty simple, Ainsley. We understand there's probably a lot more. Never heard any of them. There's probably a lot more here than we're mentioning. We're doing this for ease, and as Heron said, we're going to be doing some videos later on as well.
Awesome, guys. So how many of you have heard about the blockchain wallet? Yes, someone in the chat are asking, is this wallet secure? Yes, most of the websites, they claim they are secure. However, it's always better to have an extra set of security put into it, like 2FA. Would you agree with that, Andrew?
Yeah, absolutely. Two-factor authentication is absolutely a must. It's available on our own website as well. If you haven't yet established it on your back office for SWIG, then you should absolutely do it. So yes, most of them are secure. They'll all claim to be secure, as Heron said. Most of the ones we're talking about tonight are incredibly secure. They haven't had any incidents. There was recently an exchange in New Zealand that was hacked, and it's been shut down. It's gone into liquidation, unfortunately. That's obviously not on our list here. But, you know, a lock's only going to keep an honest person out. So, you know, people are always going to try and find a way where they can penetrate it somewhere, somehow. So these are the most secure on the net at the moment.
Awesome. So guys, cryptocurrency essentially is your money. How you safeguard it is also your duty and your responsibility. So with that, with Coinbase, CoinSpot, CoinJar, come on, they're all amazing. However, when it comes to your money, you can't be that careful. All right. Taking the extra step is always going to be good. So we're just going to touch, because I find this to be the easiest wallet for people to join and, get startup for the first time. So what we're going to show you is easily done in your mobile phone. Also can be put into your desktop as well. As I see in the chat, a lot of people said, I have a blockchain wallet and I forgot the password and so on. So we're going to touch a bit on security here because end of the day, as I mentioned, it's your money. You can't do too much to actually safeguard it. So everything you do is great. All right. So first thing first, blockchain.com. So guys, I hope you guys can just follow through because this is going to be quick and easy. Login.blockchain.com/hashtag/sign up, or you can just go into Google and put blockchain.com. And first thing you will see is this website, guys. It's been around since Bitcoin's been around pretty much. So this is what you're probably going to be seeing with the login and sign up buttons on the top right over there, and also get a free wallet button. So you can either click on login, sign up, or the sign up button, or get a free wallet button. Both of you takes to the very same page, which is creating your Bitcoin wallet. So before you do that, let's ask this question. How many of you have a valid email address? If you do, put a plus in that chat. I think that's the first time I've seen this many pluses, guys. Everyone has an email address. All right. So your email address, which you use daily, would be the best one to put here with the password, which you remember always. Now, the first thing I do when I do this kind of things, even though I have, hundreds of accounts, which I, sign up on a daily basis, write it down or save it in your phone or write it in a diary or a journal you might have. Because as I said, you can be never too careful when it comes to this kind of things. It's your money. All right. So once you signed up to it and accept the terms and conditions, you're going to come to your email. This is why you need a valid email address, because the registration verification is going to be sent to your email. So please log into your Gmail as soon as you've done that form, and you will see an email from blockchain. I've gone too quick. Sorry about that. Open that email up, and you will see an email from blockchain saying that verify your email. Ainsley has asked, secure in a diary or a journal. Really? How about something more secure? Well, how about write it down, put it in a safe? That'd be more amazing. So verify your email by clicking this is my email button, and you will see your wallet ID right below that. Guys, I'm not sure if you're seeing this, but there's a small a half a kilometer long number right there, B2328569. So that's your wallet ID. Write that down as well. And the reason why I'm telling that is, okay, hang on a second.
Something you can also do with this, guys, is as Ainsley just pointed out, writing it in a journal might not necessarily be the most secure. You can put all of this information on a separate thumb drive from your computer. If you're setting up a wallet on your computer, or obviously if it's web-based, then it's a little bit different. But you can put these things on a thumb drive and encrypt that thumb drive, so it's password protected that only you know the password to. You can then lock that in the safe if you want to go to that extent. So there's plenty of ways. Obviously, we're not here to talk about your personal security. That's up to you and how you want to manage that. Everybody's got a different way and thoughts on that. Carry on, Haran.
Yeah, absolutely. So as Daryl asked here, guys, I can touch a bit on that. The website-based wallets or the exchange wallets that we have, these are all internet-based, all right? They are not so secure. However, you can have the 2FA security put in. So specifically, if you want to talk about the cold storage wallets or the cold wallets, they are not going to be in the system. However, they're all a bunch of encrypted numbers. We can definitely talk more about that on the videos that we're going to make. However, if you ask me what's my personal choice, I will definitely go with the cold storage wallet. Andrew?
Yeah, absolutely. And we will cover off those a little bit. Look, I personally use Exodus. That's not web-based, so I can access it. Obviously, advantageous to have an internet connection, but I can still access it and see what is in my exchange or in my wallet. But it also acts as an exchange. So if there's a particular altcoin that is available within Exodus, then I can buy and sell within that wallet as well. It's not necessarily cold storage, but it's not web-based either. So it's just that extra step of security. You still need a 12-key authentication. We'll go through that a little bit later as well. But yes, absolutely, cold storage is the ultimate security you're going to get. Absolutely.
So guys, the reason why we're using blockchain, as we mentioned already 3-4 times now, it's the easiest wallet you can get online. It's a first step, all right? You, as I said, you guys might find a different wallet which you're more comfortable with. However, this is one of the wallets which I find to be one of the best one to get. All right, so as soon as you've clicked that button, you will get a button saying that, a tab coming up saying your email is verified. At this point, you know that your email is verified. So give yourself a clap, all right? However, this is the most important step, because if we can't link your account to your email, there's no way we can do anything about it. Followed by, as soon as you get that, now return to the tab, you should be logged on. So that registration page you were, was sitting on before, or just go back to the same website and click on login. So something like this. All right. As soon as you click login, it will ask for the wallet address. So if you guys remember in that email which is sent to you, right at the bottom, you will see the wallet ID. All you can do is copy and paste, guys. You don't expect you to write it down and re-key in over there. The reason is a lot of mistakes can be made because it's 0.5 kilometer long, guys. How many of you can remember 0.5 kilometer long number? All right. At the moment, as far as I know, there are no countries that block blockchain wallet. However, it's something I can double check and put in the chat in the next couple minutes. So the wallet ID goes there with the password you signed up just now, and you click login. Simple as that. Now, a lot of people ask why blockchain wallets are so long, so many figures and things like that. And the simple short answer is because it's much, much harder to hack. The good news is there's many advances being made in this area. In fact, we were just having a discussion about half an hour ago with an associate of mine that was here about a new tech that's coming up where you'll be able to send funds to like a dollar sign or @ Harren. That could be his I can't remember the exact term that he called it, but it'll be available for pretty much any different wallet that's out there at the moment. So there's massive advances being made in this field right now. Absolutely, Andrew. That's if you want to really compare that, how many of you have used PayID in Australia? It's very similar to that. Guys, the crypto space is growing every single minute by now. So for the people who are beginners, just stick with us. We are here to help you. Andrew's here, myself is here, and a lot of leaders around this world or part of SWIG are ready to help you with this. So the moment you've done your login successfully, this is how your blockchain account looks like. At the moment, it won't have any funds. It won't be secure. However, you are in. So give yourself another clap because you got this far. How many of you are understanding me and are confident enough that you can get all the way to this screen? If you can, give me a plus. If you can't, give me a minus. Amazing. So Andrew, we must have done something right because we are getting a lot of pluses here. Absolutely. So we are getting people who are confident to get to this spot. So very simple, guys. As soon as you're here, you already own a blockchain wallet. All right. Now you can successfully receive funds and send funds. Now, before I physically use this wallet, I will do this. So Security Center. This tab will be on the bottom left-hand side of the page. Click on Settings. It's a crucial step, guys. And the reason why we're doing this is because we want to back up the 12 phrases. Now, how many of you are confused when I say 12 backup phrases? If yes, plus sign in the yeah. Okay, so guys, how many of you remember that when I asked how many of you remember your password. Some of you said you guys don't. So it's very simple that you will forget your password when it comes to this kind of things. And this is one of the way to safeguard your wallet since day one. This backup phrases is the last step to get into your wallet. Now, this 12 phrases might look like some random 12 words put together. However, this 12 words is going to save your life if you have a huge amount of Bitcoins in this account. So how many of you like that fact that we can retrieve it? If you're happy with that and would like to continue with that step, give me a plus. Amazing. So this 12 key phrases, it's unique to everyone's account. So my 12 key phrase will be different to Andrew's. Am I right, Andrew?
Absolutely.
Andrew, would you like to give me your 12 key phrase, Andrew?
No.
No. So guys, this 12 key phrase. Yeah. So this 12 key phrase needs to be stored away somewhere safe because this is your backup. All right, Andrew, would you like to add anything to that?
This is what I sort of mentioned before with your 12 key phrase. For me, I won't tell you exactly where it is, but it is, I do store mine separately from my laptop, obviously, because I don't want people breaking into here and getting it from this. But I store it separately on a hard drive, and that hard drive is locked away.
Awesome. So that's what I would like to hear. So guys, take that advice because this 12 key phrase is very important. So in order to get that, click on the backup fund button and that will initiate the process. So it will give us a bit of terms and conditions over there. Why do you need it? And this is basically a safety net, guys. So somebody who don't have a piece of paper who wants to be more, techie about this, you can just click the print backup sheet button. It will give you a sheet of 12 not words, but empty boxes. You can actually write that in there and mail it to me. How's that? Guys, definitely don't do that because that's not the way to go about it. Write it down somewhere and save it. Okay. The reason being is this is your safety net. So click on the backup funds button again. And this will prompt the next step, which is there's 12 words. Now, guys, I remind again, this 12 key backup phrase is extremely important. Save it, guard it with your life. So this is the set of the first 4 words. Guys, this is just a sample. All right, so write this down, not this exact words. When you go through this step, you will have 4 different starting words. So write that down and click the next 4 words button. And if you successfully done that properly, you will have 12 words over there. Now, that's 12 words. Again, I repeat, is your safety net. And I want you to click finish and verify. And this is going to be one of the final steps when it comes to actually locking in this 12 key phrase words, because it's not going to ask you for all 12. It's going to randomly ask you for 4 words to confirm that the set of words you have, the numbers are going to be encrypted in that blockchain ledger. This will be done once, never again. And this is the safety net we're talking about. So in this case, it's asking for the 3rd word, 9th word, 10th word, and 11th word. So I would suggest you guys follow the order when you're doing it. All the 12 words, put it in here. You won't need it again unless you forget your password to get into your wallet, and store it somewhere really safe. And I want you guys to confirm this step. Andrew, would you like to add anything to that?
Yeah, I'm just going to say, look, guys, the reason that you have to go through this, and the reason why it's important to mark these down, is that if in the future, particularly, this is particularly true if you've got an external wallet that isn't necessarily web-based. If your computer crashes or whatever, or if it gets stolen, you can get it shut down. But you can reestablish your wallet with everything that it is in it, but only with these 12 keywords. And if you've got them in the wrong sequence, that's it. And I know of people, not personally, I've heard of people that have literally lost millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin because they could not get back into, because they did not have these 12 phrases. So it's incredibly important that you hold on to them, you guard them with your life, as Harren said, because if you ever need to recover your wallet, you're going to need them. I've panicked a few times and going, oh my God, where did I put my 12 key phrase? So it's important that you hold on to them, okay? Really, really important.
Guys, absolutely, because I was one of those rookies about 3 years ago. Because that was the first time I got involved with Bitcoin anyway, and I totally forgot the password because being overconfident. I was 23, 22 at that time, and me and Dad were literally having, thousands of dollars in that account, and we didn't know how to get back in. And miraculously, I remembered the password. However, that 12 key backup phrase saved my life, guys, because that was a time that Bitcoin was taking off really well. So nobody wants to lose thousands of dollars. So guys, as I said, safety net, Andrew has mentioned this. This is the absolute last chance to get back into your wallet if you forget your password. Now, guys, give me a plus and minus if you are confident enough to come this far.
So Alan's just asked the question there just before you even got into the pluses that came in. So don't pick song words, make them random. Alison, you don't choose them. The system generates them randomly for you. You just have to make sure you copy them down.
Guys, if you're having minuses in the chat, which I've seen probably one, I would suggest you guys to start watching this video again from the start after we're done with this, because most of the people are getting pluses. So I'm confident this is quite easily duplicable when it comes to following the steps. So that's the security step taken care. Now with 2FA, there is another step when it comes to, bear with me guys, I'm just trying to get the slide up.
Adrian, no worries, mate. Adrian was making his own words up too. Thanks, buddy.
Oh, cool. Guys, the system actually gives you the 12 words. Sorry if I was not clear over there. Not sure what's happening. Okay, give me a second, guys. Otherwise, you can chat among yourself. Andrew, I think this will be a great chance to talk about 2FA and why it is important.
Okay.
While I get the slides up.
So 2FA, guys, I'll show you real quickly on my phone. There's a couple of different ways you can do 2FA. Obviously, one is via SMS, but the problem with that is that numbers these days can be ported. I had quite a heated discussion with CoinSpot a couple of days ago about numbers being ported, and I had to verify 5 different ways as to who I was. There was a little bit of overkill personally. But on your phone, you can get a little app. It's this one here. It's the Google Authenticator app. It doesn't matter if you have Android or whether you have Apple, you can get that. Now, most of the sites will allow you to use Google Authenticator. Now, it comes up every 60 seconds. Every 60 seconds, it refreshes. Now, you can see I've got 4 different ones on there. I'm not going to hold it up too long because obviously there's digits there. You could pause it, but it won't be any good by the time you go back to it. But that for me is SWIG, Cryptopia, which is obviously closed down now. One's for part of my website hosting, and the other one is for CoinSpot itself. So these little things, as I say, you can there in an iPhone, they change every 60 seconds. They do on any phone, but on an iPhone, the last 5 to 10 seconds it actually flicks red, or 15 seconds it flicks red, so you can know that you're getting close to it. The reason you want to use that, obviously, only you have access to your phone, hopefully. And if you've got your security on your phone, whether it's facial recognition, whether it's thumbprint, whether it's a screen password or whatever, usually you're the only one that's got access to it. You might think it's a problem, right? Look at that. Good photo, bro. So you might think it's a problem, a little bit of a hassle. Once you get used to it, it's very, very easy. Very, very easy. So it makes all the difference in the world. So you can
Guys,
go carry on here.
Awesome. So for the people who want to get this, it's easily available from the App Store, the Google Play Store, and you can get that app. And as soon as you get that app and you've done the process correctly, this is what you'll be seeing every single time when you want to get into your account. As Andrew mentioned, the key changes every 60 seconds. And that is not because they want to be over safe. That's actually to safeguard you guys. So Google have done something amazing here, and I would suggest you guys to take advantage of that.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't be too careful on in today's world, particularly online. We do a lot of our commerce, a lot of our transactions online. The more you protect yourself in that respect, the better off you are. And our system, particularly in SWIG, allows us to use the system quite well. So if you're going to use it for SWIG, you might as well use it for everything else as well, because you can all put all the codes in the same app. You just open it up and put in the right code. Trap for young players, make sure you put in the right code. Otherwise, it'll say you've put in the wrong authentication. Simple.
Exactly. And people are still confused. What is 2FA? Might sound like another language. It's actually two-factor authentication.
Yep.
All right. Guys, I'm continuing with the slides. Reminder, the 12 key backup phrase is extremely important. The reason why I've reminded you guys this many times is because it's important.
Yeah.
All right.
So Cherie Turner's just said something quite valid as well in the live stream, is that sometimes Google Authenticator does play up. I've had it once, particularly with the SWIG site. It hasn't played up since, which has been great. So just 9 times out of 10, it's reliable. So just sometimes be aware that it could play up and it could keep you out for a day or so.
Awesome. Now, guys, continuing on after you've done that step successfully.
Good question. Ross has asked, what happens if you lose your phone? Obviously, for your authentication. It's
game over, buddy.
Huh?
Game over, buddy.
Game over. It is activated by a QR code. So you probably, go to Google Authenticate and say that you've lost your phone. But if you find another phone, use another phone to reactivate it, then it should shut down on your old phone.
Awesome. Guys, once you've done that step and actually followed through Security Center again to set up your two-factor authentication through your mobile phones or through the Google Authenticator app, now consider your account is pretty much safe. Okay. Now, if you don't write this down, don't come back to us because this is unique to every single person over there. All 232 people is watching this. It's going to be 232 different backup phrases and 232 different wallet addresses. All right. And we can't potentially remember every single one of them. Okay. And then the next step I want you guys to do is click on settings. And I want you to click on, after it pops up right below, you will see wallets and addresses. I want you to click on that button, guys. Once you've clicked there, you're going to see your wallet. There's going to be a default wallet saying My Bitcoin Wallet. However, just to be secure and also a bit more going one step ahead, I usually create a different wallet when it comes to different tasks that I do. So in this case, I've gone ahead and created a SWIG withdrawal wallet. I'm going to go through the step how to do it. So as soon as you have seen that tab open up, you're going to see a new wallet button with a huge plus sign over there. Click on that. How many of you are confident to do that? Do a plus in the chat. Amazing. And once you have done that, you're going to have a box, a prompt coming up and it's asking for add a new Bitcoin wallet. You can name it. You can pretty much name anything you want. You can call it My Bitcoin Wallet 2. You can call it, SWIG withdrawals, or you can call it, Heron's personal wallet or things like that. And once you've done that, create a new Bitcoin wallet button will appear with a darker shade of blue over there. And you will see the third wallet added. And the reason why that it's there is now you actually have 3 different wallets and you can actually get 3 different transactions coming in. There's something I'll add when it comes to receiving funds, because that is the most crucial part, because most people have wallets where the address don't change. For the Bitcoin experts who are in this group right now, how many of you know such accounts exist that the address never change at all? If yes, do a plus. Okay, for some people who don't know that. Now, guys, with a blockchain wallet, every single transaction, the wallet changes. The reason is it's to be more secure. However, some people have asked me, I've sent a wallet address before, and I'm worried that I won't receive the funds. Andrew, have you ever heard this kind of stories before, that the wallet address keeps changing?
Yeah, no, I have heard that.
Yeah.
But while we're there, Clement has just asked if you go over that part again prior to what you just said about the about those changing. But yeah, I have heard that, and it's obviously a big concern. I mean, even for me, a couple of weeks ago, I had money sent to an address. I think Ali's actually on the call, had it sent to an address, and I thought we timed out, and I thought it was going to be lost in the ether. But yeah, he was quite switched on and was able to stop it from his end. So it was
However, guys, when it comes to wallet addresses here, especially with blockchain.com, don't worry, because one, you can track it. The second thing is that wallet address generated is unique to your account. So whatever funds that has been sent is definitely going to turn up in your account. However, you can be even more safer. You can stop that transaction like what Andrew has said. But if you come into such situations, don't get alarmed, because the money will end up in your account. The only reason why it won't end up is if you don't copy and paste it, and you accidentally put a different letter in or something, things like that. Do you guys understand that? If yes, do a plus so I can move on. Amazing. Cool. Now, once you've successfully created that, guys, on the top left-hand side of the page, you're going to see a button says dashboard. If you click that, that takes you to the main page. Ainsley, that's exactly right. What I usually do when it comes to sending Bitcoins or receiving Bitcoins, I check the first 3 letters and the last 3 letters, so I've copied it correctly. And I remember early days that me and my dad used to actually physically read out every single letter to be sure. Andrew, if you remember those golden days.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, guys, you're back at the dashboard page, and the first button you're going to see on the top is send and request. Sending is actually sending these Bitcoins out, and requesting is actually requesting the Bitcoins into your wallet, which is now successfully been set up. Now, guys, I'm asking this again because now we're going to go to another different process apart from security and setting up. If you're confident to come to this far, this step is the easiest step to do. So how many of you are confident to do that? And if you're at this point right now, again, give yourself a big round of applause, because it's a success. You have done well, mate. Andrew, would you like to add anything to that before we go on to sending and requesting Bitcoins?
No, I'm just answering questions at the moment, so you're good.
Amazing. All right, guys, I'm seeing a lot of pluses here. That means great. We're going to see a lot of new blockchain accounts created in the next couple of days, I guess. Now, I've actually clicked the request button over here. This is to receive Bitcoins. Now, how many of you remember that I have, actually, let me rephrase that. How many Bitcoin wallets do I have in the system right now? If you can just put in the chat, that'd be amazing. So I had that one default wallet, which was created by the system, which is called My Bitcoin Wallet. And I already had something called SWIG withdrawal. And I also created one right in front of you guys, which was Heron Business. So a lot of you have given me the number 3. So amazing. You guys are watching. Great. So I have 2 different wallets in front of me. If you can just look at the Receive To button. At the Receive To button, just above description, you will see My Bitcoin Wallet. And on the second picture, you will see SWIG withdrawal. Now, if you just go a bit to the top, you will see copy and share address. Now, that 2 addresses are totally different. How many of you agree with that? And if anybody has an answer why it's different, I would like to see it in the chat too.
Angie's asked to do, there's a few different wallets, 2 different wallets.
Amazing, guys. Very good. They are 2 different wallets. So 2 different wallets will definitely have 2 different addresses. Amazing. But both are connected to the same person, the same wallet ID. So at this point, don't be alarmed. Why is my address different here and different there? It's just different. It's like different houses. Letters are being sent to different houses. That's the easiest way I can explain to that. But this wallet address are only valid at one transaction, as I mentioned before. The moment you have received funds to this particular address, the next time you come to the same page, you will see a different address there. Very simple, guys. Just click the copy button over there. That automatically copies that wallet address, and you can take it to wherever you want to do it and paste it, and you actually double check the first 3 letters and the back 3 letters, and you're good to go. All right. How many of you are confident to come up to this spot and actually identify that you have different addresses? Amazing. I'm very proud of you guys. A lot of pluses. Andrew, are you proud of them?
Absolutely. You guys are doing it on fire. Adrian's got a question here. With blockchain, during the setup process, this pops up. Complete your profile today and we'll airdrop pre-Stellar XLM in your wallet. Do you recommend? Well, it's a free token. They're just trying to encourage you to complete your setup. It could be worth money one day. It's up to you whether you accept that or not. But free's good to me.
Free is good.
Haran, just because you're sharing your screen, we've had somebody ask a question about sharing a photo, sharing an image of what Google Authenticator looks like on the App Store.
Yep, so I can do that.
Bring that up. Thanks, mate. Is this useful to everyone? Give us a 1 in the chat if this is useful to everyone tonight. It's a bit confusing. Okay, just let us know where you're confused, Kashingo, and we'll try and clear that up. Mostly everybody's saying yes, so that's awesome. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Getting ones.
Guys, in the Google Play Store, when you search Google Authenticator, this is how it will look like.
Can you show them on the App Store too?
Yes,
Haran?
absolutely. So how many of you...
Some of us still have Apple phones.
Amazing. I will definitely do that. So all the Google people, Android people, you're confident how it looks like? It's a great G.
Yes, we'll go through an example of withdrawal a little bit later. We'll get to that. So there's a question here, which address do we use on the revival of the left or right screen? That goes back to your slide, I think, mate.
All right, so this is how it looks like in the App Store.
Craig, can you just clarify that question for me, mate, please?
If I'm not wrong, Craig is asking which of the address which I showed is going to use. Well, Craig, okay. If you want to withdraw the money to my account, by all means, go ahead. I'll be happy, but please don't do that because after you created your account, you will have your own address.
Sydney, yes, it is on, it changes for security. There are other wallets and other solutions where it'll be the same address each time. Blockchain do that for security. You don't have to worry about it too much. You just got to go in when you want to receive funds into that account. You've just got to go in and essentially copy the address that's there, and it will be sent to that address. So I don't let it confuse you too much because it's not too difficult. It's just go right there as Haran's got up on the screen. It says copy on the right there. What did it say? So you just copy that address and use that address to receive funds to, mate. I don't know about Authy app, sorry. Every transaction is unique, so it can be tracked. There you go. Thank you, Christina. Did right.
I think I can touch a bit on Authy app. Authy app is actually very similar to Google Authenticator. But guys, I would say stick to the basics, stick to what you know, because Google Authenticator is widely used. If you're confident with Authy app, by all means, go ahead with that, only if you have used it before. But when it comes to Google Authenticator, I've used it personally. I'm happy with it. Andrew, have you used any other authenticators other than Google?
No, I haven't because it's pretty straightforward, pretty easy. I have Savannah in the chat on the live stream has been mentioning LastPass. I do use that a lot. That controls all of my passwords. It is very heavily encrypted. Battery grade, as she said. But they're really the only two things I use. So Google Authenticator. And I'll be honest, I started using Google 2FA, particularly for SWIG, when we were having trouble with withdrawals late last year. And one of the support said to me, "Hey, use Google Authenticate 2FA through Google because it's you can get your withdrawals confirmed much quicker because I wasn't receiving emails." So I did that, and it means that withdrawals are verified straight away, which is very good.
Absolutely, guys. When it comes to Google Authenticator, I think they are widely used in many websites. I'm unsure about LastPass. If anybody else uses them, I'm sure they're getting widely used now. However, Authy and Google Authenticator, they are used widely. But my top pick will be Google Authenticator. Okay. Now, how many of you are confident to actually provide your wallet address to someone following these steps? Amazing. A lot of pluses. Cool. Now, the same button on the top, when you see request, you will see a send button as well. When you click the send button, this is basically sending Bitcoins out of your wallet to somewhere. So in this case, let's say you've bought some Bitcoins to fund your SWIG wallet, for example. This is where this step comes in. All right. Andrew, would you like to add anything when it comes to funding SWIG wallets?
When we're funding SWIG wallet?
SWIG wallet, yeah.
Sorry, I was just in the middle of answering some questions.
No worries, Andrew, you can do that. If anything comes up, feel free to jump in, mate. So when it comes to funding SWIG wallets, as we mentioned before, there are many, alternative out there right now. So one of them is CoinJar, which is widely used in Australia. There is CoinSpot, also widely used in Australia, Cointree. There's many. You can even buy peer-to-peer through local Bitcoins. By all means, only use it if you're confident with them. There's many ways to buy Bitcoin. So if you follow the steps correctly, you will have an address to give it to them to actually send the Bitcoins which you have already bought. And then your account will be funded. So let's say you bought $100 worth of Bitcoin, which will be somewhere like 0.01 Bitcoins. And that will actually sit in your wallet. So if you can see the red box here, the currency and the from box, these are the three wallets which I have. You guys are already aware because we created this right now. One of this wallet will be successfully funded if I withdraw money into it. And this allows me to send out as well. Now, how many of you have done Bitcoin receiving and sending before? Yeah, give me plus and minuses. So for the people who are going to, have not done it before, the next steps are going to be helpful to you guys. And for the people who have done it before, this is going to be a reminder for you guys and actually, give a confirmation of what you already know. Amazing.
So Anne is saying she doesn't have a Bitcoin option in your Sky Invest group back office. You do, you just might not be aware of where it looks, what it looks like. So we'll go over that towards the end, but you've definitely got the option there to fund and also to withdraw via Bitcoin.
Amazing. So now we have come to the point where we have already seen how to secure the Bitcoin, the blockchain wallet, and also how to receive and send funds. Now this will make sense on the next screen because we're actually going to look at how to do this. So this is adding funds specifically to the Skyway Invest Group back office. This is how an ordinary back office looks, guys. You will see how many of you have used the SWIG back office before, because this is just a snapshot of it. If anybody have not seen it, I can actually go into one of the accounts and show you guys. Okay, so most of you know how it looks. Amazing. So I wanted you guys to click on wallet, that box. And then on the left-hand side, the tab will open up or the tab will pop up or change to this. And you will see the add funds button, which is much more apparent. So click on that add funds button. Once you have clicked the add funds button and you scroll down to your page, you will see the investment amount box, which is empty or zero. In this example, we have done 100 units or 100 US dollars in this case. We have actually filled it in. Please fill it in because this is the step you got to do in order to get the next steps working. So once you have filled in $100 into the box, you can scroll down to the page and you'll see the cryptocurrency option over there. I want you guys to click on that and you'll see 4 different cryptocurrency tabs open up. Now, in this case, we are doing Bitcoin because Bitcoin is what we are showing people. Click on the Bitcoin until it's selected into the dark blue shade. In this case, $100 just 3 hours ago was 0.0126400004 Bitcoins. However, this rate might change every minute, every second. We never know because it's unique to different accounts. This is where we have the timeout sessions when it comes to every single account. Andrew, would you like to add anything to that?
It's just really important that you follow those steps, and it doesn't matter however you're funding, whether it's by bank card, whether it's bank transaction, whether it's a internet wallet or cryptocurrency like this, you must put the fee or put the amount in at the top before you try and select what you want to do. Otherwise, it's going to make it that much more difficult. The other thing is to make sure, as Harren said, that it's highlighted as it is in front of you right there, and then go and apply and go through that process. But while I have got the mic here, Sydney's asking, what are the best wallet to use based in the UK? All of these ones that we're talking about right now will work if you're in the UK. There's only one, there's only one that we'll probably mention that's specifically Australia, but we'll do more video about that anyway. But this will definitely work for the UK. So will Exodus, which is a hybrid wallet, which is not web-based but not cold storage, and CoinMama as well, which we're going to go through too. Here.
Yep, we have a question from Safe here. Safe, yes, before you actually purchase or send Bitcoins into the system, you need to purchase them. So as mentioned before, and as Andrew mentioned, there are a few websites you can use. CoinMama is one of the websites which I personally looking at using in the future because the fees is only 0.5%. However, when it comes to CoinJar, CoinSpot, they could be anywhere between 1 to 3%. So it comes under your own discretion when it comes to what you pick. We can't tell you what you use. We can only suggest. However, it's your choice, guys. So once that has been selected, scroll down all the way to the page and you will see the Add Funds button. All right, click on that Add Funds button and you will see a separate tab open up confirming what you're actually putting in. All right, payment system, Bitcoin, amount of the amount which is going to the system, $100, or in this case, 100 units. And the amount of the payment system, as mentioned before, 0.01264004 Bitcoins. And I want you guys to click on the To Pay button, which will take you into the Bitcoin funding page. If you guys remember on the sending page we had before in blockchain, this is where it leads up to. Now you need an address to send the coins to and how much, and also the wallet address and everything. All right, you have 59 minutes to do this, approximately 1 hour. All right, copy that address and you can put it into your blockchain wallet to send, or you can even take your phone if you're using a mobile phone to scan that QR code. It will take approximately less than 5 minutes to actually do this transaction if everything goes right, and it will take up to 1 to 3 hours to get that money into the system. Andrew, anything you'd like to add?
I was going to say that don't be alarmed if it does take more than 5 minutes. I've had these transactions take as long as 3 hours sometimes. It depends on how many miners and stuff are on the network, or how many verifications that it had. They need 6 verifications in order to make those go through, which is one of the reasons it makes it quite secure. And it also is one of the reasons why, well, again, it comes back to security, but makes it so hard to hack, is because you'd literally need over 1,000 computers all been working at the exact same time with the exact same algorithm. It's just impossible to hack. So don't be alarmed if it takes longer than an hour, because it can do. Usually it's pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. So guys, you can always track it with blockchain.com//explorer. That's going to be one of the biggest tools you're going to be using if you are going to use Bitcoins in the future. Now, 59 minutes is more than enough time to fund the account because it won't take more than that. And as Andrew has mentioned, it may take more than how many hours? more than 3 hours. It has even gone days. Okay.
Yes.
Yep. And the whole reason is because it needs 6 verifications. And the 6 verifications depends on the fees you pay and also how long the system it takes. You know, we got to just account for that. Otherwise, if you've done this correctly, don't be alarmed. Your coins will turn up into the wallet.
Okay, just coming back, a few of these questions I want to come back here. Tanel, yes, they do apply in New Zealand. They work there as well. Tony, do we lose money when we upload our $80 Bitcoin wallet? It depends. You might make money in the process. There's generally a fee to upload it. As Harren said, with CoinMama, it's 0.05% or thereabouts. Some of them charge as much as 3%, so it's the same as a credit card. Can you load? Ainsley's saying you can load funds into CoinJar without buying Bitcoin though, and use it that way. So that's not bad. Just going through. There's always a transfer fee when sending and receiving Bitcoin. It's the minus fee. Yes, absolutely. But generally, if you're doing crypto to crypto, if you're doing blockchain to blockchain, or it doesn't, whichever currency it is, it's going to be much cheaper than fiat. Okay, than a bank transfer or than Visa or MasterCard fees. Anne's asking unit amount. Yes, that's the dollar amount. So if it's 100 units, that's equal to $100 US. Yes, you can track everything via blockchain. Great work, Ainsley. Thank you. Sydney, can you get the verifications? Don't worry about that, mate. It's taken care by somebody else. Just know that has to be 6 verifications before it'll be confirmed. Oh yeah, somebody else has answered that already. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. What about withdrawing the cash? We'll get to that very soon. Thanks, Ainsley. Sorted. Carry on.
Awesome. Now, guys, while doing that, a lot of people, I think this will be more informational if I do this right now. So this is my CoinMama account. So www.coinmama.com. I'm going to put this on the chat group right now, so all of you can see that. www.coinmama.com. And thanks to Andrew Hawks, he's the one who introduced me to this wallet, and I'm actually now, once you've set this account up correctly, you are able to buy Bitcoins. Now, can you see, I have not done any transactions yet. So let's make your first order. I'm going to click the buy button, guys. As simple as that. All right. As soon as I click the buy button, as far as things goes, in the Skyway Invest Group wallet, I was going to buy $100 worth of Bitcoins. So I either copy how much Bitcoins I need into here, or I can just go and buy $100 worth of Bitcoins. However, the numbers might not be same because different exchanges have different fees and different prices they do. So I would suggest actually fill in maybe a 0.5% or 1% more than the Bitcoins you're going to buy. Andrew, would you like to say anything to that?
You said it perfectly, actually. I'd always allow for more. It's not going to hurt you at all. But yep. As you can see at the bottom of that right there, if you are using this particular site, again, you'll have to go through that verification process. You have to do what they call KYC, which is know your customer. This is all government regulations, so they can see who's doing what and why. But where Harren's got that highlighted right down at the bottom there where it says BTC has got 0.47, he had it highlighted there. The thing that you need to pay to get that, so you're probably good in going that way. That would probably include your transaction fees to purchase your cryptocurrency, in this case, Bitcoin.
Yep, absolutely, guys. If I put the exact number from SWIG into here, it's approximately $107 US. And if I just follow through the process and click buy BTC, it should take me to the next page where I'm adding my wallet address. So you guys remember your wallet address. Where is that? You can add the wallet address and click go to payment. In this case, I'm just going to add a random wallet address, I guess. Give me a second.
So for if you were loading your SWIG back office, you get an address there you'd need to send it to. So you'd put this in this. right here. If you didn't want to go through you could obviously load it to your own wallet first, which would probably be advisable, but you could go straight through to SWIG if you wanted to and use their wallet. But the address that you'd put in there.
I'm still here, guys. I haven't run away. How many of you have any questions? Please put into the chat box right now so we can start answering them. Other than that, just bear with me.
Abraham, we haven't got time to go through every single wallet that's out there on the marketplace. So we've chosen 4 or 5 that are very, very simple and generic. So no, we won't be explaining the Wirex, unfortunately. Now, there's Peme, I hope I've said your name right. Have a question. We cannot without BTC or what? I mean, without BTC, can you just clarify that question? You can add mine and pay you. Yeah, nice one. Withdraw cash. Is that what you're asking? Withdraw. We'll go through some withdrawals real soon on how you can do that and how you can. Withdraw from fiat to cash. Most of the, I don't know blockchain, so you'll have to answer that one, Heron. CoinMama, CoinSpot. I even believe CoinTree in Australia, they allow you to withdraw to your bank account. If you set up an Advicash account, you can withdraw Advicash withdraw your money to Advicash and then into a Bitcoin wallet or whatever wallet you want, but you can also withdraw it to a bank account through there. In Australia, I use a third party called Living Room Satoshi, which means you can withdraw from any wallet to your bank account, but they are expensive. They're about 2%, I think, in fees. So as far as blockchain goes, they are expensive.
All right, awesome. So when it comes to CoinMama checkout, I've already got a wallet address. Make sure you get a tick and you click go to payment. And this is standard process, guys, just like whatever you buy online. This is a simple process. With this, a bank transfer is available. It can be done from any country, if I'm not wrong, but bank transfers must be done in British pounds, GBP. So whatever fees you incur with that, you can go to your bank and do that. But online transfers these days from Australia range anywhere between $15 to $30, if I'm not wrong. But the fastest way to do that is instant with the credit card or a debit card you might have. Just click on it. That's the way I'm going to show. A payment gateway will open up. And with the payment gateway, you just fill up all your details and you click pay now. And if you do that $100 worth of Bitcoin will be successfully sent to your blockchain wallet, which now enables you to send it to SWIG or anywhere else. All right. If anybody have any questions with this, you guys can put a plus and minus. And if nobody has any other questions, we can definitely go to withdrawals. Awesome.
So I'm just, everyone will be able to see this answer anyway.
Yep.
It's been asked, this is really good, but many people will not be able to do it. It's very, very while we're recording. You can go in and different wallets.
Could be me, but I think we just lost Andrew Hawks. Andrew Hawks is back, everyone.
Oh, did you lose me? Sorry.
Yep. If you could repeat that, Andrew, that'd be amazing.
Basically, I just said that people are saying this is good, but many people won't be able to do it. That's the very reason why we're recording it, so people can go back over it, but also why Harren mentioned we'd do smaller videos for specific wallets and things like that. Specific to your countries too, because there's a couple there like CoinJar and CoinTree. They're really specifically for Australia. Other countries can use them, obviously, but it's easier for based here. But there are ones that are worldwide, global. Amazing,
because the reason, guys, there are too many wallets out there. You got to decide what is easy for you guys to use anyway. Other than that, we can only show you the right way and the easiest way we have. So now when it comes to withdrawals, this is the easiest step you guys going to do. Same thing when it comes to your wallet. I want you guys to click on wallet and then click on funds withdrawal. Okay. How many of you can follow that? Perfect. A lot of pluses. All right. All right. So once you've clicked funds withdrawal, scroll down the page, you will see almost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's more being added right now, but at least 7 to 8 different ways to withdraw right now. Am I right, Andrew?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
Go on.
No, I was going to say, is that just the SWIG wallet right there, or is that also the crypto unit wallet?
I can open up the crypto unit wallets as well.
It's the same process anyway, ladies and gents. So, yep. Aaron will walk you through it.
So in this case, guys, if you're watching the Bitcoin withdrawal section, is exactly the same for crypto units. However, I can open it up to show you guys. Now, my best option here, I usually do Bitcoin. So I click on Bitcoin, as you can see there, the address that I've used before. It's the same address. Remember, if you recall that first question I asked, how many of you have seen your address has never changed before? In this case, mine has always been the same, but however, with the blockchain, it's going to be different addresses. Guys, as promised, we will do shorter videos in different platforms in the next 1 to 2 weeks. However, this is what we got now. Let's roll with it. So click on Bitcoin and you will see the form, all right, which with your Bitcoin address, put it in, you know where to find your Bitcoin address and the withdrawal amount. Now, when it comes to SWIG, the minimum you could withdraw is $50 US. How many of you know that? If you do know that, put plus. Amazing. Now, you can't withdraw anything less than $50. So make sure you have enough funds more than 50 to withdraw and put in the amount over there. And the currency rate and the amount in payment system currency, which is Bitcoins, you just have to click the update the cost button. It will automatically tell you how much Bitcoins you will get minus the fees. And you can just click continue and that process is done. Can you do this in Spanish? We probably would be thinking of that. Depends on we have anyone who can do that for us. But English is the only language we have right now. All right, guys, that's the easiest way to withdraw through Bitcoins. I can quickly show you guys how to withdraw through crypto units if you want to do that. It'll be the very similar process, guys. Other than that, if anybody have any questions, you can ask right now.
Savannah's actually just mentioned a good point. It might be worth using TransferWise if people are worried about fees. I do know of somebody in my organization that has used TransferWise, and it was definitely cheaper doing it that way than it was the other ways. So that's something people might be able to have a look at as well. Does Dubai have its own Bitcoin wallets? Possibly. Anyone can have a Bitcoin wallet. Yeah, that's a good point, Ainsley. It does say at the bottom of that section for withdrawals there for crypto between 3 and 30 hours. So support won't really, if you haven't been more than 30 hours, then support aren't likely to be able to do too much for you. So they say, please just wait until that 30 hours is up before coming in and hassling them.
All right, guys, I'm back. Now I am in the crypto units tab in the back office. If you guys are not sure how to find this, is exactly how you go to your crypto unit. I'm pretty sure you guys know what to do by now. So it's the same process as clicking withdraw funds. And with the crypto units, you have 4 different options to withdraw the money: Bitcoins, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Perfect Money. As you can see, I have not done any withdrawals with this account yet, but I can quickly go through with you. I'm just clicking Bitcoin again. And it's the same form that you see over there. With the Bitcoin address, I'm just pasting an address, which will be your address in this case. Withdrawal amount, say $50. And as you can see, the live update, right? I'm getting 0.000118883. That's the currency exchange rate. When it comes to Bitcoin, it's 0.0059. Well, as Andrew and Ainsley have mentioned before, it does take 3 to 30 hours. In most cases, I would say within 2 to 3 days, I get my money sitting in my wallet. I just want to show you guys, if it's $500, you guys can see it updates right now to 0.05. And let's say if you're withdrawing $1,000, it changes as well. So it does update when you put in the correct amount. Again, I'm putting $50 just to show you guys it changes. So this is how easy it is, and you can click continue. It will say the money will be in your account in the next 3 to 30 hours. Guys, I hope we have been helpful to you guys. If anybody have any questions, we will stick around for a bit. Otherwise, the series of videos will come out. Andrew, how long do you think we'll put it up?
It'll hopefully be this week sometime. So we'll have
Sure.
to get onto that.
Sure, we'll try our best to get one exchanger from every country which works for their card. However, our priority now would be helping everyone out with a generic account. Okay. Just received $51 for clicking yes on the crypto. So
I'm going to sign up, Ray June.
Awesome. So Adrian just received Stellar Lumens. So guys, take advantage. Bitcoin blockchain.com is giving away Stellar Lumens for free. So
hey guys, they've got the same potential to go up as anything else. So I'll just got some go. Yeah. So on what Heron just said there, I did an Ethereum withdrawal just the other day, and I had it within sort of 3 hours, 4 hours, I think. So it can be quick, but then again, way back from my SWIG wallet, I did a Bitcoin withdrawal that did take the full 30 hours once too. So depends which network you're on. Some networks are going to move faster than the others. When I'm talking about networks, I'm talking about which blockchain. So Bitcoin can be slow. Litecoin can be fast with less fees, and same with Ethereum. So have a play around, look at the different fees in which you're going to be charged. And you can do that by copying the amount and putting it into the BTC converter, and that'll give you a little bit of an idea. If you wonder what I'm talking about, BTC converter, then Google BTC converter. And it's basically the currency converter that's available on Google. That's pretty up to date most of the time. Stellar Lumens, that was what was available to Adrian for signing up at blockchain. They give an airdrop. Now, I'm just coming back through some of these. Yes, so you can withdraw to credit card or debit cards right now. I haven't had much success with that, but it could be the bank that I'm with. Others have had plenty of success. That's cool. If I'm going to buy property and I need to move money into, so how does the money in his bank account? Depending on which blockchain wallet you decide to use, like CoinSpot will allow you to withdraw it to your bank account. But as I said, in Australia, you can absolutely use livingroomofsatoshi.com. You accumulate points there as well. But you can withdraw that any bank account or a bank card, anyone else's bank account if you want. You can pay your bills with it, which is advantageous. Obviously, you can pay all your bills and everything via blockchain if you wanted to. Very helpful. Coinbase has a free Stellar as well. Nice, well done. Wish they'd had that last week. Looking forward to the videos. Certainly cleared up the cobwebs. Great, no worries, no. Appreciate that. Stellar Lumens, we've gone through that. Load of info. Yeah, there's lots of info on here, guys. There's another converter that Jimmy's just posted in there, which is cool. Nice. Joe's just said use cex.io in New Zealand. You can withdraw directly to your bank account, so that's helpful. Thank you very much. Already have a CoinJar account. Do you need a blockchain? No, you don't. You don't need one, Yvonne. If you've already got a CoinJar account, you're welcome to use that. I would, if I were you, I would suggest searching out the options that you've got to see which one's going to be the cheapest for you, because there's a lot that charge a lot. I won't mention any particular names, but the other day it was going to cost me $3,000 to withdraw money. I should have had about $14,000 in my hand. They were only going to give me $11,500. So I was like, well, I won't be using you. In fact, I should have got $14,500 in my hand. I was only getting $11,500. So I used another way. In fact, I used Living Room Satoshi. It was still expensive, but it was cheaper. Thank you, Ainsley, for putting that in there. Thank you. Awesome. Unstable internet link. The replay will be available in the SWIG Asia Pacific Facebook group, guys. Now I'm just going to the Q&As in here. The open one. Let's have a look at the open ones. How do you open up a CIO wallet for the first time? Darren, you have to qualify for that, and then up on your top in your back office. I wonder if I could log in. No, I won't be able to show you. In your back office, up near the top of your tab, so you'll have 9 boxes. If you're a partner, if you're not a partner, you have 6. and it'll give you the option to add different tabs, and the CRU is one of them. Okay, can you withdraw via, how do you withdraw via Advocash? Same way. You've got to set up an Advocash wallet for a start. Then you go withdraw funds, withdraw to Advocash, and you put in your Advocash wallet. Make sure you put the U in front of the wallet address for US dollars, or I think it's E for euros. Make sure you put those in, otherwise, yeah, they won't work. And I'm speaking from experience because that happened the very first time I tried to withdraw. Will you do a video on Trezor and Nano ledgers? Yes, we will, but we'll go over this really quickly right now too. I see Haron's brought up the Nano ledger, so we'll do that now.
Guys, Ledger Wallet, Nano S, or different type of Ledger wallets are available there, and also Trezor. They range anywhere between $80 to $200. Depends on where you purchase them. There are a lot of YouTube videos on how to set them up, but as mentioned earlier in this video, if I have a lot of Bitcoins, or I know a lot of Bitcoins I'm going to be receiving in the future, this is the wallet I will be using personally. This is how they look. There's only 2 buttons, and Ledger Nano only has 1 button. It's quite simple to use because their only function now is to receive coins and send out coins, guys. So you can never go wrong with this. However, if this is an option you're looking at, Andrew, can they contact us personally if they need to?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, or you can just.
There's attention span fading. I hear you. Pamo, how many times can you withdraw from SWIG CRU in a day? As many as you like, I guess. It's your money. Ignore the last sentence of that.
Yep, amazing, guys. If anybody has any other burning questions, you can ask that. Otherwise, we are done. Thank you so much.
Yes, you can withdraw only from your bonus wallet. You've said that, Ainsley. Great work. All right, guys. Thanks very much for your attention this evening. Haron, thanks for being here with me, mate. You guys have been champions. You've stuck with us all the way through. And we look forward to helping you out and getting those videos out to you real soon. But have a great night, guys. Take care. Hopefully this has been helpful for you. It's been a pleasure to bring it to you. Have a great night.
Bye.